What's up, 31 fam? How you doing? Welcome back to Horror 31, our new show, Daily Dose of Horror, Monday through Friday with me, your punk rock dad. We're going to bring you a daily show, 5 days a week, somewhere between 10, 12, 15 minutes long, and we're going to just touch on horror news that's happening right now. I'm going to utilize bloodydisgusting.com for a lot of it. We got Dread Central and horrormovienews.com. So I've got a few places that I go to find this stuff, but we're going to change our weekly show to a daily show because I think it's going to be less work for me and more fun for you. So thanks for joining me. I hope you're having a great day. The first thing I want to talk about is a new underwater horror movie by the director of Inside. Have anybody seen this movie? Dude, just based on the fact that the person that's making this made this, I'm gonna watch it. This movie's bananas. So this movie's called The Deep House. That's a terrible name. Whatever. In the film, while diving in a remote French lake, a couple of YouTubers who specialize in underwater exploration discover a house submerged in the deep waters. What was initially a unique finding soon turns into a nightmare when they understand the house was the scene of atrocious crimes. Trapped with their oxygen reserves falling dangerously low, Tina and Ben realize the worst is yet to come. They are not alone in this house underwater. Yeah, I like ghost stories. I like underwater stories. Let's put them together. Ooh, buddy. That's dope. Cool, man. There's a bunch of photos on Bloody Disgusting if you want to go check them out. That's cool, man. This one right here is the one I'm putting up for y'all. It looks creepy. It looks very spooky. Okay, that's enough of that. This isn't really horror, but I liked it so much that I'm going to talk about it. Anybody fans of Knives Out? Oh, that movie was good. That was good. Rian Johnson has got, let's see, Daniel Craig they're doing a sequel, I think 2 sequels, and Netflix has got them both, I believe. But Daniel Craig's coming back as that silly, weird detective guy with a terrible accent. But they've got 3 people signed on for this, and for number 2, and I'm pumped. In addition to Daniel Craig, you've got Dave Bautista, Edward Norton, and Janelle Monáe. Bro, just those 4 people. That's bananas. Bananas is the word of the day. But yeah, this is crazy, dude. What do y'all think about that? Alright, let's see. Doesn't give us any details on what the movie's going to be about, and I'm pretty sure they're going to keep this one tight-lipped because it's a mystery movie, and you don't want to ruin anything. That's going to be fun, dude. I can't wait for that. That's awesome. Alright, let's see here. Has anybody heard of this new A24 movie coming out called Bodies, Bodies, Bodies? I know nothing about this, but it's going to have the young lady that was in the new Borat movie in it. It's got a fairly large cast. The only people that I recognize is the young lady from Borat 2 and Pete Davidson. I don't know, man. A24 puts out on a, generally speaking, great stuff. So if you have any information on Bodies, 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 please let me know. That's wild. Oh, here's something that I'm actually very interested in. So, when I owned a comic book store, there was a book that came out on Image Comics called Bitter Root. I really enjoyed it quite a bit. I don't remember who wrote it, but it was about a black family from, I think it was Harlem, and it was like the 1920s, and they hunted monsters. And it was just a fun book, had great artwork, and I really enjoyed it a lot. I don't own a comic book store anymore, but I recently saw that book got picked up. Looks like Legendary Entertainment's going to have Regina King direct a movie for it, and I'm pretty excited about that. It says here, okay, the story is set during the vibrant Harlem Renaissance of 1924. Yeah, in Harlem in the 20s, there we go. When a fractured family of once great monster hunters faces an unimaginable evil that descends upon New York City. New York City? Remember that paste pecani sauce that sounded super racist? For generations, how do I pronounce this word again? The Sangares have hunted and cured those infected by a supernatural force that feeds off the prejudice of the era, transforming human beings into hideous monsters. With most of the family dead and the surviving Sangares at odds between saving or killing the creatures, they must overcome the wounds of the past in the hopes of thwarting an invasion. Dude, this is going to be dope, man. That is going to be awesome. I think I have Bitterroot trade paperbacks like right behind me on that shelf behind Nick Cage. If I do, I'm going to reread them. Anybody read any of the Bitterroot stuff? If so, what'd you think? Did you like it? So here's some Shudder news. I love Shudder. It says Shudder and Utopia move into the scary of 61st. The names these people come up with these movies is just absolutely horrible. The film, which premiered at the Berlin International Film Festival, sees two roommates' lives upended after finding out that their new Manhattan apartment harbors a dark secret. Here's when it gets strange. The narrative takes a sinister turn after they discover it was once owned by the late disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein. Are you kidding me? Wow, that's hilarious. IndieWire calls the film an unforgettable, eyes wide shut revision for the QAnon age. When is this coming out? Oh, it doesn't tell me a date, but I am super interested in this. Anybody else interested in this Epstein horror? Bro, I don't mean to make light of a terrible situation, because that is disgusting what that man did. But it sure does make sense that they'd make a horror movie out of it, or at least have him be part of a terrible plot. Yo, that's probably going to be a real movie about that guy's life one of these days. It's going to be a horror movie. That dude's a piece of garbage. Wow, that's crazy. That kind of shocked me a little bit there. Huh. Interesting. All right, I got two more things I want to talk about real quick, and I'll let you go. And then we'll be back tomorrow for more horror news. Man, I think this daily thing's going to be fun. Makes it quicker. Everybody's attention spans are like this, mine included. So this shorter videos should be good. All right, this is something that's pretty rad. Death Clock returns in brand new Metalocalypse feature film from Adult Swim. Yes, bro. What? Oh, that's awesome. Okay, Adult Swim announced today that they will be producing 3 new original movies based on their hit original series. One of which is the mega popular metal-themed Metalocalypse, which never got the series finale it deserved. However, we have good news for fans. The movie seeks to pick up where things left off. I've never been a huge fan of that until very recently. I decided I liked it. I just saw a little bit, was like, oh, this is cool. I never was a big TV guy, to be honest. So, but I like this, and I did some reactions on some of their like bat metal stuff. It was awesome. Oh, dude, this is cool. That's awesome. So it should be like a good bookend to their series. That's cool. I have watched a lot of this, admittedly. I'm acting as though I don't know anything about it, but I do. I've seen the show quite a few times. I wouldn't be able to tell you a whole lot about it other than I thought it was funny. And that they were always just up to some kind of hijinks. And I like the dude with the froey hair. He's my favorite. Didn't he have like a gap in his teeth too? That guy was awesome. That's cool, man. People love that show. What do you guys think? Metalocalypse movie? Sound fun to you? I cannot believe they got Janelle Monáe to do this Knives Out sequel. I can't believe, but it's awesome. That's cool, man. All right. Last thing I'm going to touch on is a Netflix announcement. Rachel Nichols will lead the cast of Netflix horror movie The Last Will and Testament of Charles Abernathy. Good grief with these names. Ugh. Okay, let's see if we can find out what this movie's about. The story follows billionaire Charles Abernathy, who, on the eve of his 75th birthday, invites his 4 estranged children back home out of fear that tonight someone or something is coming to kill him. To ensure his family will help protect him from whatever's coming, Abernathy puts each of their inheritances on the line. They'll get nothing if he's found dead by dawn. It sounds kind of like Knives Out there, buddy. Little bit. Knives Out with a twist. Cool. I'm into that. What do y'all think? Netflix, good stuff? Netflix is real hit or miss with their horror stuff, though. For real. Let's see. Let me make sure there's nothing else that we want to talk about. Then I'll let you lovely folks go. Yes! James Gunn's The Suicide Squad officially rated R for violence, gore, and graphic nudity. Yes! I'm so soaked on that, man. Dude, what? This picture of the star guy ripping somebody in half. I'll try to find that and put it up there because that's crazy. That's awesome, dude. Nice. Oh, that looks awesome, dude. Yes. Heck yeah. Any of you guys watching the Pacific Rim The Black? That's a really good show. My wife and I were watching it together. Let's see here. Let me just make sure. Nothing else for you lovely folks. Alright, so one more thing before I let you go. Alex Aja. Do you know who that is? Directed High Tension, The Hills Have Eyes, and the movie Crawl with the alligators or crocodiles. I can't remember which one it was. Has a movie on Netflix called Oxygen, and apparently it's really good. It's got 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. So, all I want to know is, have you seen the movie? If you did you like it? And I'm gonna go watch it pretty soon because that's pretty crazy. 97% for a Netflix movie, in my opinion, is pretty shocking. But that looks to be all the news we have today. I'll be back tomorrow with more. News and notes from the horror genre for you lovely folks. This was just a sudden decision that I made, so this episode probably wasn't that great. My apologies. I take pride in my content and the quality of it, so I will do my best to make this show very enjoyable. I'll make sure that we've got the best photos, the best music, and the most content in the least amount of time that I can get for you. If you liked the video, which I hope you did, even though I don't personally feel like it's the best thing I've done, please give us a thumbs up, comment on this jank, and subscribe to the channel, become part of 31 fam. We need to hit 1,000 subscribers, man. I'm dying to get there. I know it's going to take a long time, but whatever, man. I love you guys. I had a great time, and I hope you did too. Until tomorrow, we'll see you later. Have a good night. Stay spooky, everyone. All right? We're going to get there. See you soon. Peace.